Apa yang penting? Kerja sama. This song from cartoon Wonder Pets. Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Noraliza binti Ozmi. Let's look my presentation about different generation in the workplace. The generational gap in the workplace is, broadly speaking, the difference in behavior and outlook between groups of people who were born at distinctly different times. Each generation grows up in a different context and as a result may have a different work expectation. Each generation entering and working with the organization differs from the previous one in terms of education, value, aspiration, work attitudes, and worldviews. Managers are increasingly grappling with generational difference in their workforce, referring 5 distinct generational groups. Let's see this slide. Veterans are people who were born before 1942 and very loyal, disciplined, and logical. Second are baby boomers born between 1943 to 1960 who are competitive and very respectful of authority. Third are Gen X, born between 1961 to 1981, who were more likely to be skeptical and independent-minded. Mine is Gen Y. Gen Y, also known as millennials, were born in 1982 to 1994, or later and like teamwork, feedback, and technology. And last but not least is Gen Z, who was born on 1995 to 2010, and these people are extremely comfortable with the latest technology. This is my boss, Mr. Hu Yentong. He is a baby boomer. And this one is my lady boss, Mrs. Siti Nordina. She is a Generation X. For your information, ladies and gentlemen, I can work with both generations very well. This slide shows statistics 5 generations in the workplace from 2005 to 2020. This slide shows to us Gen Millennial dominates the chart for the year 2020. Problems can arise from different mindset and communication styles of workers born in different eras. The friction may be aggravated by new technology and work patterns that mix workers of different age in ever-changing teams. But the question is how a new manager will use his or her new awareness and organizational momentum and organizational difference to enhance his or her transition into a new position. I believe the key is to be able to effectively address and take advantage of the difference in value and expectation of each generation. Issues and challenges for different generations in the same workplace. First, multi-generational training is not currently being implemented by most companies. Number 2, awareness of diversity is acknowledged but not approached. Number 3, training resources are limited. Number 4, management and leaders lack of support, suggestions and solutions that problem. Number 1, professional purchase training. Number 2, management and staff engagement is required. Number 3, implementation of a diversified leadership model. Businesses and organizations today have the unique opportunity to capitalize on the strength of a multi-generational workforce for creating high-performing and result-driven teams. Different generations communicate differently and are motivated by different managing techniques. This makes it difficult for me as a manager. Therefore, it requires special attention to ensure that everyone is on the same page. Managing employees of different generations requires patience, talent, and careful observation of the needs and behavior of each generational group. As a new manager in the company, I will have to adjust my managing skill to work in a variety of situations as well as facilitate communication between people with different viewpoints. The following strategies will help me to enhance my transition into my new position. This slide shows the best quote from Mr. Henry Ford. The quote is, "Coming together is a beginning, staying together is progress, and working together is success." Based on Fiedler contingency model, there is no one best style of leadership. Instead, leadership effectiveness is based on the situation. As a new manager in the company, I need to recognize that no matter how hard I try, I might to be able to change the generation behavior. I should accept what I cannot change and instead acknowledge the validity of each generation value and change so I will be able to motivate them effectively and efficiently. I also remember that I belong to one of this generation too, and it undoubtedly impact my mindset to one degree or another. Generations have different value, not wrong or right values. We cannot afford to ignore all the talent each generation bring to the workplace. Let's learn to celebrate the difference. Last but not least, let's work together. Thank you for watching my presentation.